not worry about anything. What we need to understand here is to draw the graphs. So let's come here. We're going to start with this graph. It says electricity outages per month. So we have got this table, right? So what we can do, we are saying that these outages sometimes last for 2 to 4 hours, which can negatively influence business reputation, causing the loss of income. Peak times for the business are April, December, and January. So on your case study, you need to take note of these months because these are peak times for the business. An acceptable threshold for outages is 2 to 3 times per month. Therefore, Mr. Konza must manage electricity outage is a very key risk indicator. So if a question comes and ask you uh, about the key risk indicators, you can see that electricity outage is one of the key risk indicators. So this is previous year, but what happened in the previous year can be a good indicator of what can happen in the future. Okay, so another problem facing Mr. Konza during peak times is the maintenance staff or maintenance staff of where they have indicated. So this can be some part of people risk and something that can need to be done by the firm so that they can improve in terms of their services. All right, so let's go through the process how we draw the graphs. What we can do is just to copy. Then let's go to Excel. Let's go to Excel. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so this is Excel. Let's just open a new tab, a workbook like this. So what we can do, we can come and paste here. All right, we can come and paste our document. So we see this is the information that we have, right? I'm not, as I mentioned, I'm not going to do this in the correct way. I just want to show you how you do it. Okay, so we are saying that you've got an acceptable threshold for outages, which is 2 to 3, 2 to 3 per month, 2 to 3 per month. Okay, so we can come here and say, okay, so these are the outages that are available. Let me just say, I want to say upper threshold, then lower threshold, like that. Okay, so that's what I have there. Okay, okay, so upper threshold, let me just say 3. Then I can just do this. Let me say here 2. I do this. I scroll like this. Right. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, so this is what we have here. Okay. Okay. So this is the situation that we have. Now we want to draw our graph. So a graph is not something that will be complicated. So maybe we want to position our graph on the right so that on the clear space, we can just do this so that our graph comes in between here. I just do this. So we come here, we want to present our graph here. We just come and highlight the information that we have here. Come and highlight the information that we have here. Then we come to insert. Then after insert, we come here with there are different types of graphs, but the one that we want is this one. So you can choose the graph that you want. You can choose, 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 you can choose like that. So that's the information that we have. See? So let's choose this one. Okay. So that's the graph that we have. So by this, you are done. You've already finished. You can extend, you can expand your graph, whatever you like, right? Okay. So on the other side, let's open another Word document so that we can illustrate how do we do the aspect of pasting the graph. So here we have got our Excel. Yeah, that's our graph. Sometimes you need to change some other aspects. If you want to change this part, you can just double click. When you double click, you see you have this. You can alternate. You can maybe try to change the colors if you want to change the colors and the like. Even this one, maybe you want to change the colors. You want to make it red. You can double click it. Come here, make it red. You come here, maybe you want to change it to green. You double click it. See, just make sure that you've clicked the whole thing. Okay, okay. Come here, change it maybe to green like that. See, if you want to change the chart design, it's your choice. You can come here. You see, you can come here. That's your choice. Okay, so that's what we have here. Okay, so there are a lot of things that you can change. If you want to change the scale, you can click here. You come to the other side. You can change the scale. All those things is possible to change. Okay, so that's the general way of doing that. Okay, before we get to the next graph, let's just say copy this one. You can copy that one and we come back to our Word document. So it's possible just to come to Word and copy paste it as a picture. You see, it's easier because it just come as it is, right? Or possibly there are other ways of pasting, but some other ways of pasting might give you some challenges. So uh if if you but you find that there are some other options that can give you some options to edit, right? But I would advise you sometimes if you want to avoid any challenges, just paste it as a picture. It becomes much easier, right? Okay. But with this one, you see the good part is like when you paste it like this, something that we've been doing in Excel, it seems if you come here, you can come and also uh keep on doing the same thing. But when you come and paste it as a picture, it means now you are not able to tamper around with the graph. That's the difference. But I don't think much or most of the times you need to edit. Okay, but remember, still you can draw this from Word. You can draw this from Word. It's also possible. Come to your charts, you see. So you can draw also the graphs from Word, not just from Excel. But it just depends on your skill. If you need more information, just remember to to WhatsApp or send a message on Telegram. Some of the videos you can just get them like on our page, Facebook page or YouTube. Okay, so that's what we have there. Uh, for interest sake, let me just delete this. Let me delete this just to indicate this is also what you can do on on Word directly. You can draw directly from Word, right? Like this charts, choose the one that you want, the type of the graph that you want, if it is a line. But sometimes we have challenges in pasting. The graph is bigger. Sometimes you can come here, then you click shapes, insert shapes, then you click this one, you draw like this, right? You put this here, then you paste inside this text. It will help you to easily manage the picture that you are dealing with. Okay, let's go quickly to our case study. If we come back to our case study, we see that there's also another part that needs to be attended to. So here you can just come and copy here, and we can see that we've got 1.99 here and 1.85. Let's just take this as lower threshold and here is upper threshold. We come, we close. Let's come and open another sheet here. Let's paste here. Okay. Let's just come and say here lower. Let's just say upper threshold and lower threshold like that. Okay. So here let's say 1.85, 1.85, and here the upper is the 1.99, the lower is 1.85 like that. So we can scroll. So it's also good to have a good understanding of Excel. I was also dealing with some other guys from financial management. It's much easier to work with Excel. You see, yeah. So something that you need to know. If you need more information, just let us know. Okay, so that's what we have there. So it's the same thing. We can come here now to draw the graph. We just highlight. If you want to do what we have done previously, just do this. Okay. Okay. So that's what we have here. So we want to present our graph here. So we can just come and highlight everything here up to December. Come to our tab here, insert, then we come, we pick the graph that we want. So you see there are different graphs that you can just pick depending on what you're looking for, what you're looking for. But now we're looking for this kind of a graph, and maybe we're looking for something with this, something with this. So that's what we are looking. Then we do this, right? So that's what we have now. We can expand our graph here. Remember, sometimes I need to write the height of swells. It's something that we can put and it will be automatically updated on the sheet. But if we are having any challenges, you can just come here. You come and say height of swells. You copy it here so that it makes sense. Your graph we have some. You can say just Control V. Then you paste that height of swells, out of swells, or let me just copy directly so that we all see. Okay. We said, and we come and say chatty. Yeah. To paste. Let me go take the okay. That will come out is different, but in just to say control like that, come out well, or just type height of swells. Let me just type height of swells so that something like that. I'm not saying that's what you have to put specifically, right? Okay, so that's how we draw the graph. I'm sure you can see that it has changed a whole lot of because of what I was doing, but that's the same aspect that you do. So let me just redraw and show you some other nitty-gritties. I know you know about you know much in terms of how your graph should look like, but there are some nitty-gritties that you might need to know. Let me expand my graph like this. You might need to change here also. All right. So you can change here to make the minimum here to make it 1. Then here the maximum you can choose to make it 2.5. So you see that the graph will look also a bit nice here. Let me just temper around with the figures here. Um, just try to temper around the figures. So you see that the graph is now changed and it's now looking also a bit clearer than the scale that we had before. So you just double click. You double click, you can come to the to the scale and you can adjust the scale. So everything here you can adjust it. You want to make it bold, just click it, make it bold. You want to change the color, maybe to red. Here you double click, you want to make it bold, you want to change the color, you want to make it green. That's your choice. You want to change this one, you come here, you make it red. If you come here, you want to make it like this one, you want to make it green. So that's your choice. This one, you want to change it, you want to make it black. So this is something that you can also manage. You want to change the format here, you can come and put it in under blue. You can want to change the design, make it this background, that's a choice, something like that. So that's how just operate. Then you can pick our graph here and now come and paste it on Word. Sometimes we can just want to make sure that it does not move unnecessarily. We can just first come here to insert. Then insert, we do this like this, we paste it like this, then that's all. So it's as simple as that. Um, okay. So if you have any challenges, you let me know. If we had time, we would have discussed aspects of the case study. But I'm sure some other aspects are related to to the to the income statement. You managed to